Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about gardening. I'm so excited to garden this year. I do a garden every single year. I think every single year that we've been married I've done a garden, and usually it's been pretty big. I will say though, my goals are always very lofty and sometimes a little ambitious. Actually always a little ambitious. I know multiple years I have let weeds take over my garden and I've just taken the tomatoes when they're there, or the zucchinis or whatever. The last couple of years though, I have tried to be a little more serious about it, put in some planning. I did not grow up gardening, and so this is all a learning process to me, but I love gardening and I love to provide for my family in the way of I guess providing fresh food and knowing where it comes from, and just growing something from seed and knowing like, hey, I did that. That's a cool feeling. And if you haven't done it, you should totally get some seeds. Zucchinis are really easy. Tomatoes are fairly easy. Sunflowers are super easy and they're so fun to grow. They're so pretty. Just try something easy. Just start with one seed packet. Just see how much food can you provide for your family. Even if it's just, a seed packet that you get at the Dollar Tree for 25 cents, that might provide your family with $10 worth of produce. That's an investment, and I think that that's pretty cool. So anyway, every year I say, I'm not gonna go crazy with seeds. I'm not gonna buy a bunch of seeds. I'm not going to get a million different seed packets, okay? I always tell myself, like, go in with a plan. Do I follow that? Absolutely not. Every single year, I just go crazy. I go in and I look at all of the seeds and I'm like, yep, I wanna do that. Yep, I wanna do that. Oh, and I think I wanna do that and I wanna try that this year. Every year. This year was no different. Of course it wasn't. We have a nice family farm and home. We did not have that in Kalamazoo. So I just went crazy, guys. And I shouldn't, because we are in a new house, so I don't know how things are gonna grow here. I have the most beautiful garden, okay? It is all fenced in. It's got like 6 or 7 raised beds, okay? And they're like big raised beds. They're nice, okay? I'm so excited. There's like a nice gate. It's gonna be gorgeous. I cannot wait to use it. However, I don't know how anything is gonna grow out here, and I'm fairly confident that it'll be fine. And we've got great compost that we can use now. We've got the chickens, we've got the cows, we've got lots of manure that we can use and compost. But that's something that I need to learn. I have read a little bit about it, like you need to leave it sitting for like 3 to 4 months so that it's not hot. Okay, then I had to look up what does that even mean, okay? I don't know. So not entirely sure if we're using manure from here or not. I just gotta figure my life out, okay? I got a million seeds and I'm gonna have to extend our garden. I was planning on extending our garden anyway. I knew when we moved here that I really just want like a huge garden. I wanna provide all of our food. I want to learn how to can. I want to learn how to freeze. I want a big deep freezer, okay? My goals are endless. Is that all gonna happen this year? Probably not. I think I'm gonna build some cheap raised beds. I have to fence it in because the chickens will tear it up, the cats will tear it up. So my only other thought is way out in the front, we have, I think, like a 3-acre alfalfa field out in the front. I'm thinking that I'm going to do our flowers and things like pumpkins, watermelons, cantaloupes, like our big vining fruits. I think we're gonna do out in that front field because the cats and chickens never go all the way out there, especially up. It's like a little bit up towards the road. Our driveway is pretty long. I think it's like a quarter of a mile long. So it's pretty long. And then there's a field out there. So none of them go out there up by the road. I got so many seeds to show you guys, so many. So we'll start with my flowers first. I still have some sunflower seeds that I saved from last year. However, I've never saved seeds before, so I don't know if those are successful or not. I don't really know how to tell until like you actually plant them. So I still bought sunflowers just in case, okay? So for sunflowers, I love like a nice red, okay? I don't know if you can see that, red. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And my favorite, these are my absolute favorite, and they always turn out so pretty. The teddy bear ones, I love. I don't know why. This is a new one, but last year Layla and I did poppy flowers, or probably just poppies. Yeah, we did poppies, and they turned out so pretty. So this year we did red and orange. Last year we just did red. Zinnias, those should turn out good. Marigolds, of course. And I actually found some of these sunflowers, or some of these seeds at the Dollar Tree. So I was just telling Justin, the prices of seeds raised quite a bit this year. I think last year I paid probably about $1 a pack, maybe $1.50. This year, all of the seed packets that I found were like $2. So it's not terrible, and it's a price that I'm willing to pay, knowing that our food is gonna be fresh. We know where it's coming from, and when you get a seed packet, you get tons of seeds. So it's not just like it's like one tomato plant for $2. It's, you know, like 15 tomato plants for $2, and then multiple tomatoes. So it's an investment for sure, but I'm still willing to pay that. It has gone up quite a bit, and it's made me think more about, okay, how do I save my own seeds? How do I save costs that way? I know some people don't care about spending $2, but when you buy as many seeds as what I did this year, that cost can add up. And so if you can save a little bit, I want to do that. You know, I want to be able to provide and save money anywhere that I can. I'm pretty cheap though, and I don't like spending money on things that I don't need. So if I can learn how to do that myself and save some nice like heirloom seeds or something, I want to do that. It's gonna be some experimenting though, so I'm excited to see this year if my sunflowers turned out. I just got some like flower mixes. I think that those will be pretty. We did some cosmos, and then I don't even know how to pronounce this. Portulaca, I'm saying that wrong. Portulaca, is that right? That can't be right. I know somebody's gonna be like, you are dumb, girl. This flower, anyway, I have no idea what it is, but it looks pretty. Another thing I do every year, so this, oh, and we did daisies. Layla likes daisies. Every year I do this, and here's a pointer for people who haven't bought their seeds yet and maybe are new at gardening. Every year, I don't know why, I think I get caught up in the hype of like looking at all the seeds, and I'm not really looking at how many days does it take to mature and how long does this take and what should it be planted with. No, I look at the picture. If the picture is something cute, I'm like, yup, buying it. So lesson learned, okay? I did this last year too, and hopefully the people who bought our house will have some really pretty flowers, but I bought some perennials, which are great because perennial means that they'll come every year. Whereas annuals are like a one-time thing. Perennials are great, but they take quite a bit to mature. Like these really pretty hollyhocks, which I've never been able, I've never been able to have. I planted these last year. I don't know if they turned out because we're not at our old house, and that's where I planted them. And I actually planted a ton of perennials there, and we did tons of bulbs last spring. I think we did like 500 bulbs. So hopefully they have a beautiful flower garden. I will not get to experience that, so I'm starting over. Not really starting over. I know the homeowners here before us have, she had lots of herbs growing, which is nice, and I know that there's tons of things on this property, but we bought in the fall and everything was kind of dying, so we didn't really get to experience what is on the property. I have talked to her since, and she did tell me that there are some grapes growing out in the field. There's a tree that we can tap for sap and make maple syrup with it. that is something I'm really excited to experience this year. We're just not there yet, so I don't really know what's here. But I will be planting these anyway. They look so pretty, and I've never had them before. And then Delphium, I don't know how to pronounce any of this, okay? So don't make fun of me, but let me know, okay? So we got Foxglove and Delphinium. That's right, Delphinium. Anyway, these look really pretty, and I love like the long stalks of flowers. So I'm gonna be planting all of these this year, and those are perennials. You know, here's another thing I didn't think about. I'm telling you guys, it's like I get tunnel vision when I'm at the store, and it's like I blank out, I space out, I don't think about anything. For some reason, I was so excited that I found strawberry seeds. I was like, oh my gosh, I never see strawberry seeds. Turns out they take years to produce, okay? So take it from me, just buy the plant starts. I don't like buying plant starts because I don't like giving somebody like $5, and especially this year. I bet this year it is like $5 a plant start. I don't like giving them that money. I could do it myself for way cheaper. But this year I'll probably be buying some strawberry starts from a nursery or something because I was very excited. I literally bought 4 packs because I was so excited. Not thinking, duh. And I knew that. I just didn't process it. So I'm gonna plant these. So in 5 years, we'll have tons of strawberries. Will it be this year though? No. I don't get to have that. So I'm gonna buy some plant starts. And strawberries are perennials, so we'll get to experience it, you know, in 5 years. And then I've never had luck with this, and I think it's just because when I planted these things, I didn't give it enough space. It didn't have enough like area. We had like probably a half acre on like empty land where I was like planting things, and that half acre wasn't even all garden. I would say like 1/10 of an acre I had as my garden at the old house, and it was very successful. I had lots of beautiful veggies and flowers and whatnot, but I didn't have space to do cantaloupe, watermelon, pumpkins, all of these things that I would love to grow because we eat tons of it. This year though, we have lots of space, and so that's why I'm thinking that front field I can do pumpkins and things like that like take a lot of space, because that front field we're not bartering with anyone for. We have nothing. I mean, I'm gonna let them cut. So we bartered this field over here. We barter. It's alfalfa, so we bartered that for free hay for the cows. So they're gonna be cutting that. And this year, I'm gonna let them cut the front field too, because we're not gonna use it. So somebody might as well get use of that alfalfa, and we're feeding our animals with it anyway. So I would like to section off a big chunk of that for, I want a nice flower garden, a nice, I have cantaloupe seeds somewhere, but Reagan was up here messing with my stuff, so I got these. I have always wanted to like make pumpkin puree, make my own pumpkin pies, stuff like that. So I got these, and then I'm also gonna get some like big pumpkins. That has been a really big goal of mine, to provide our own pumpkins for Halloween. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like going places and giving people things that I don't like giving them my money. If I could do it myself, I can do that. I can grow a pumpkin, okay? Watermelons, we eat tons of watermelon, especially in the summer. I swear my kids will eat like 1 watermelon in a day, like a big one. So I'm trying to grow my own, okay? I'm trying to get my grocery bill to like $100 a month. Wouldn't that be cool? This is how ridiculous that I get. Oh my gosh. Well, since I just dropped them, I did have them organized in terms of herbs and veggies, and I had all the peppers together. Now they're not gonna be so organized, so be prepared. I got some dill, cilantro, okay, cucumbers, duh. We got mini bell pepper mix, peas, lettuce, Butter Crunch. If you have not grown that, you need to. It's easy to grow. You can constantly harvest it. We ate it all last year, and then you can continue to plant it. So I think it's called succession planting. I'm gonna try that this year. I didn't try it last year. What I did last year is I planted too many, they flowered, and then I just ripped them out, planted more. But this year I'm thinking about doing like 2 lettuce plants. Once those start maturing, I'll plant a couple more. And then those ones will flower, I'll take them out, plant some more. That way we continuously can harvest our lettuce all year, so that's an idea. I got some sage, some celery. That's a new one. I've never grown that before, but I heard it's pretty easy. Tomatoes, our tomatoes, I don't know why, they always do really well. And I have really good luck with doing cherry tomatoes in containers, and I don't even think we ever have like a good harvest to bring inside because the kids are just constantly out there eating them, which is great. That's the whole point of them. But I'm gonna plant quite a bit of those this year. Beefsteak tomatoes, sweet peppers. I did not do sweet peppers last year. Last year, this guy worked at this greenhouse and his boss gave him like a ton of pepper plants that were already started, and he was selling them for like cheap, like 50 cents a plant or something, and they were already mature. So I got a hold of him and I went with 20 bucks, and he was like, take whatever you want. Like, I'm trying to get rid of these. So I came home with a ton of pepper plants, and I didn't realize until I got home that a lot of them were Thai chili peppers and ghost peppers. I made some salsa out of it. My salsa did not turn out that good, but that was my fault. I put way too much lemon in it because I was trying to can it to preserve it, and we actually still have some, and I should probably just throw it out because we probably won't eat it. I'm gonna try to make some pickles this year. We'll see. Butternut squash. Weird. Anyway, lavender. I tried to plant lavender last year. It did great when I started it as a seed, and then it just died. I don't know what happened. So, trying that again. Zucchini. I'm telling you, if you have not gardened and you want something easy to start with, zucchinis, okay? They just grow and grow and grow, and they just, an abundance of zucchini. So I always make some good zucchini bread with it, and we eat zucchini quite a bit. I got some more lavender. The Brussels sprouts, never have grown that, but this year's the year, okay? I'm doing it. Jalapenos, I love it. Sugar daddy peas. Carrots is another thing I never have had good luck with, but I've always tried to do it in containers. So this year I'm trying to do it just straight in the ground, and we'll see how it goes. Pepperoncinis, okay? I make this roast. I found it on TikTok. It's this recipe, and it's this roast with pepperoncinis and some like seasoning pack that I get from Meijer in there. Oh, it's so good. And I love roast, and Justin doesn't, but that one, he'll actually eat. I like a good roast with like some potatoes and carrots. So good. He doesn't like that though. So if I make that, then it just feels dumb making that much food for myself. Here's my melons. Spinach, I had good luck with this last year. Broccoli, I did not have good luck with last year, so I'm trying it again. And since I did broccoli, you gotta do cauliflower. I mean, who doesn't like that? So good. More sweet peppers. I don't even know what I think when I go. And this year, since we have so much room, I'm trying some corn. I don't know if it's gonna turn out, but I'm trying it. That would be cool. I love corn. Here's some, so my grandma Layla asked for her birthday. This is how nerdy we are in this house. She asked for her birthday to get gardening stuff, okay? Nerdy, but like kind of cool. She asked for gardening stuff, and my grandma sent her like this big packet, and it had all of these like seeds in there, and she sent her like a little gardening kit, and some of the things that she got in the seed packet, she was like, I don't want to grow that. She's gonna do her own garden this year, so she's only doing veggies and stuff that she likes to eat. If she doesn't like to eat it, she doesn't want to grow it. So I'm gonna take the seeds. I don't want them to go to waste. So here's a yellow wax hot pepper. I've never had one, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, there's some more broccoli, more Brussels sprouts, French beans, another sweet pepper. Okay, radishes, there's a lot of veggies. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't grow up like eating a lot of veggies. Like my parents, like my mom always loved vegetables, but she never like forced us to eat them. So I just like never tried a lot of stuff. Like broccoli, I don't think I tried until I was like 20. I swear, that's embarrassing. But maybe I did try it, but like I just didn't, I'm not hating on my parents, but maybe I just didn't like eat it all the time. But now I love broccoli. Radish, I've literally never had. I don't even know what you eat radishes with. That probably sounds so stupid. Like, I don't know. Never tried it, but we have seeds. So like if I have extra space in the garden, I think I'm gonna try some of these artichokes. I like artichoke dip. Red beets, another thing I've never had is a beet. I want to like beets just because of The Office and Dwight Schrute, you know, Beet Farmer. If you don't, you need to watch that show. But I want to like beets because of that, but I just like don't know if I'll actually like beets. So I don't know. Eggplant, onions, nobody in my house likes onions. I sort of like them if they're sauteed, but like I don't think I would make anything with onions. So I probably won't do that. And rhubarb, I've never had that either. I don't even know what you do with that. Another thing that I really want to try this year is potatoes. I've wanted to do potatoes for so long, and I always say that and then I just never do it. And everything I've read, like they're fairly easy. Like you can do them in a container, like you just plant them, you can do them straight in the ground. I just have never done them. So I want to do that this year. That's like on my goal list, okay? Just add that to it. I've got like 1,000,001 things, 1,000,002. Last year, we tried a blueberry bush and it died, but I didn't fertilize it. I literally probably didn't even water it. I would like to have like a berry patch or something like that. We really want to do some fruit trees out front, like, well, you guys can't see, but like along our driveway. I just need to do some more research. I know that like you have to plant things to like pollinate one another, okay? This is new to me. I don't know anything, so I gotta like figure it out before I go and spend like a bunch of money. Anyway, seed starting. If you're in Michigan, our frost date I think is May 17th or something like that, at least in Southwest Michigan. Things that I have started indoors, I started them about a week ago. I started my cool weather crops, so things like, actually just 3 things. I started cauliflower, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts indoors, and then I also started, look, there's one of my chickens. There's our chicken tractor for the meat chickens back there. Anyway, I started all of my peppers that I want to do. I started those just because they take a long time to mature. And I think I need another light. I'll show you guys my setup. It's nothing fancy. So this is our seed setup, and I just have this right in the kitchen. And yeah, it's nothing fancy. I just have, these ones are the peppers. Oh, and I started lavender. I forgot about that. Lavender, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, and hopefully we have good success. Justin built this little thing for me because I had my grow light and I didn't have anything to put on it. But I think I need to invest in some more grow lights because I have so many things I want to start indoors. I probably have another month until that, but still. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys garden this year, and if you're going to, you already had the plan going. Let me know in the comments. Let me know how you plan out your garden, because that's something that I need to kind of map out, but it's just such a daunting task because, as you guys have seen, I think I have at least like 25 different things that I want to do. So yeah, let me know what you guys are going to be planting, if you started seeds yet. where you're from, what your weather is like, how long is your growing season. I'm curious and I want to know. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. We have a big goal of reaching 1,000 followers this year, and I would love the support from you guys. All right, we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.